Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. We are inside the mine at Therum, so we should be closing in on Dr. Liara to Sony, hopefully. In case you were curious about what stuff I picked up, I am starting to get level 4 drops now. Got Proton rounds level 4, which is the tier 2 equivalent of the phasic rounds. I'm still not using them, but I'm no longer melting them because now I can sell this stuff. It's level 4. And the other items I got were all armor upgrades, also all level 4, shield modulator, kinetic buffer, and energized weave. This is like the upgrade for the shield battery, going from 50 to 90 shields now. Kinetic buffer is new. There's no tier 1 equivalent for these that I could find anyway. Energized weave kind of is hardened weave. So 12% hardening up to 15%, and with now the bonus of having more shield recovery. So yeah, I didn't really change anything out. I'm just leaving that stuff in my inventory because I can sell it. Let's move along. You see that guy right there. Fortunately, I can't get to him in time, and he's just going to back up. But I still should be able to throw him if he comes back into view. I really wish I had a combat sensor right about now. I mean, I did get one on Eden Prime, but it's too weak now. Talia, it'd be helpful if I could see. Whoa! Look at this guy moving. Nice job, team. Inventory, I love that. Shredder rounds. Okay, this is the tier 2 version of the anti-personnel rounds against organics, so it doesn't help us right now. We want tungsten, that's the tier 2 version of the armor piercing. Ooh, I'd like to hack him, or that guy would be fine too. Good. They can fight it out a little bit. Shooting each other, I love it. Ah, one of them died. This was the hacked one, I think, because the other one would be worth a lot more XP. He'll be coming up the stairs here shortly. Why wasn't he on my radar? That's what I was watching for. Ooh, and he fell down. He's gonna come back up the stairs. Mad as a hatter now. And he's dead.
All targets down.
Nice to hear. Alright, that is a passageway that doesn't go anywhere. Kind of a red herring there. I wonder if Tali, do you think there's anything unique about this?
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin after it was built.
Yeah, it does look like it kind of poured in, but how the heck did it retain this shape? What funneled it like this? Yeah, I'm stalling. I don't want to get in this elevator. Elevators are scary in this game. Not at the Citadel, of course. I had no trouble there. But here and other story missions, sometimes they get a little glitchy. We went down quite a ways there. And I don't seem to need a med kit, even though I could pick one up right there. Oh, here's cover. Do I want to get into cover? Yes, I do. Hacking, please. Yes, you guys can just fight it out while we sit over here and watch. Okay, once he's dead, then I have to take. Let's see, yeah, we got sabotage right there. I don't suppose warp would be useful. Look at that warp. Look how fast that went.
Sterile white. Protheans sure build things homey.
The white is recent stuff. These lights I don't think the Protheans built this, do you? Maybe they did, I don't know. Anyway, I have the feeling I know what happened out there. Rex was in cover. Notice that when I was in cover here, in order to sabotage these guys, I had to step out of cover, use the Omni tool, and then step back into cover. It looks like Rex wasn't willing to do that step, and that's why he refused to actually do anything I asked of him. So I don't know if there's a way to overcome that. I mean, you spend so much of your game wishing your guys would get in the cover, and then when they do, sometimes it's even worse. Yeah, what'd I tell you? These elevators, I wouldn't trust them any further than I could throw them. And I have advanced throw. I'm jumping.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Are you the woman we're looking for?
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara to Sony, I presume?
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, alright?
Yeah, we were told that, yeah, she's Matriarch Benezia's daughter. We need to know, kind of right now, whether she's with us or with her. With them, with Geth.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
Well, she did not break eye contact with us even once during that, so I think I'm going to trust her.
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Any suggestions on how we can help?
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Did you notice that there's a Krogan with us? And he's got maxed Krogan battlemaster. So it's got to be a fair fight, right? Oh, do I wish that was true. Actually, having Rex here will be greatly helpful when we face that Krogan. Ooh, we're jammed again. Oh, look at how hackable he looks. Lovely. Who has strong overload? Tali, of course. That should have damaged some. I got inventory from that. I love the sight of that. Nice. Oops. Let's not forget the shock trooper down there shooting at us. I overheated my weapon, but he's almost dead. I wonder if... Nope, I can't use that. Damping? Tech mine damage, which I only gave her 1 point in it. I only got 1 point in that too. Oh, somebody else killed him. Thank you kindly. We're still jammed though. Let me level up first, because I want this advanced lift. Yay. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, and... what's... Oh, yes, I remember now. No, that's not what I want. I want that. So we're getting ever closer to advanced immunity. Notice, level 20. That is the last time that our squad mates will have 2 points per level up. That is a very sad moment indeed. Okay. So we've got damage reduction up to 12%, hardening up by 12% also. So good. Alright. I'm feeling a little better now about all of this. But we've got to deal with this jammed. Who's... no. Right on the edge there, so he's a little bit distant. He's going to be over there. Yep, he's a sniper. Very dangerous. See that assassination line? It almost hit me. I got assassination too, buddy. Yeah, kills Geth dead. Here's a tent with some loot in it. I think I saw the inventory line come up. Yeah, Blade of Coating. Look at all this level 4 stuff. I love it. Blade of Coating 4. Alright, I want that medical interface. Because now we get toxin resistance. So this is where the toxic seals now gets merged in with the medical interface. And that's really good. Although we don't need, I don't need the toxic resistance here. There will be places where it'll be really handy. Okay, and other stuff. Okay, a Blade of Coating is okay. More damage protection. So that takes over for the what is it? No, stimulant pack. No, that was coming. All right, I don't remember what gave damage protection in Tier 1. The fact that they get renamed is a little annoying, but that's all right. Yeah, I think there is another crate. Oh no, I haven't gotten to either of these crates yet. There's a combat scanner. Oh, rail extensions are starting to come in now too. This is good. So rail extension. Oh, that is a weapon mod. Yeah, it gives you damage, additional damage, but there's still some overheating. So yeah, that's a trade-off kind of deal, but it overtakes, I think, not the heat sink, not that either. I should have notes for these things. At the moment, I don't want a rail extension. When we get to level 7 for the rail extensions, that's when I'm going to want them, because the damage will be so high. Oh, and the combat scanner. Let's give that to Tali. Yep. Good. Okay. That is what she's using, right? No. Let's go ahead and switch her to the shotgun. And here's the other locker. Wow, level 5 pistol. And ooh, from Devlin. Okay, now we're getting some good stuff. Rex, you're using a Storm 3. Yeah, look at this. Way more damage. I don't know, almost a full extra shot before overheat and a lot more. Yeah. We definitely want that. Beautiful. Tali's, actually, I'm using pistol, but I bet, yeah, Kessler 5 is going to be better than Stinger 2. I knew I'd be holding on to that Stinger 2 for a while. Oh, pistol. Yeah, but the Kessler 5 is obviously going to be better than the Kessler 3. So, yay. So we're getting 115 damage now with the pistol at 56 accuracy, whereas we're getting 122 with 62 accuracy. And it's a toss-up which gun she should be using at this point. We'll keep her with the shotgun for now. And I got another grenade, so we have now maxed out the grenades. Yay. And there's the sparking elevator. Hopefully there's no flammable material down here. But we are way down here. Alright. So we need to get there. And what is this thing? This is a giant mining laser pointing kind of down into this rock. Luckily not up there where our good doctor is. And look, the only thing we can actually manipulate is right here. This is the mining control. Okay, so there is actually a glitch related to this. This is one of the infinite XP glitches, although I don't think it's... I think this one was patched. I don't believe this one works here. The way to know is whether you see any XP appear after you use this thing, and I don't think that any does. But yeah, let's use it, and you'll recognize that this is the minigame we used once in the Citadel. Up, left, down, right, up, right, 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 left, right, down, down, right, down, up, right, down, up, left, left, right, down, up, left, down. There we go. I didn't see any XP show up. So yeah, there's no way to just keep hitting this thing with save and reload to get infinite XP. And at this level anyway, we're at level 21 I think, or it's 20. or level 20. It would take a while to get enough XP to get to like level 60 in one playthrough. So I wouldn't care even if that did work. I mean, I would demonstrate it, but I wouldn't use it. Even if I hadn't promised not to use it, which I did. Yay, we found, looks like luckily the shield isn't on this side. So we can go in. She should be happy to see us.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
Superior firepower.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
You mean this glowy panel thing with no button on it? And we're not even going to look at it while we're typing on there? Good grief, we should all be crucified. Position now.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Seren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Oh, I love that. The banter leading up to this fight never grows old. And yay, we won't have to climb a bunch of stairs anymore to get out of here. Yay, Geth and a big bad Krogan.
Surrender. You don't. That would be no fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Had the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Okay, we got a bunch of XP for that. Even though we just arrived here. I guess this is the XP reward for rescuing Liara? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to take care of that level up in just a moment. First, we want to take stock of what we got here. We have a shock trooper, a sniper, another shock trooper, a rocket trooper, and of course the battlemaster. Now notice he's not heading our way. He's actually going to run over there. And that is really good news, because it means he's basically going to excuse himself from the fight. He's going to let the Geth take care of things for a while. And he won't actually enter the fight until they're all down. Unless you're stupid enough to bring him into the fight. And there's some ways you can do that. One is to shoot at him a few times, or to use power that has an area of effect on him, like sabotage or overload. And strangely enough, hacking also seems to be a problem. Not that you could hack him, but if you hacked a Geth that was nearby, he would immediately take that as a severely dangerous enemy, and he would enter the fight and deal with him. And then of course he'd be dealing with you, because he's been activated. So you really want him left alone as much as you can. I think that's all that needs to be said here. I'm going to hopefully remember. I mean, I still have all my armor-piercing rounds here. I did get shredder rounds. I'm hopefully going to remember to use them when it's time to fight with him. Alright, let's go. Let's find the only cover we can, which is back here. And yes, let's put Rex over here. Yes. And I want him right there. Okay, good. Alright, we've got a sniper. I don't want him killing Rex. Should be safe to sabotage him. He's dead now. Alright. We should have another Geth from over here coming around. Of course, Tali, unfortunately, never just joined us over here. She's over there and she gets herself killed. I was expecting that shock trooper to come over. Looks like I'll be dealing with this guy first. I hope they're both coming over now. Okay. Alright. I kind of want Rex to throw this guy, if you would mind. Good. He's dead. This guy's still alive. Okay, that should take care of the Geth. So now, I need to now switch my pistol to be using those new shredder rounds against organics. Because that is what Krogan is, and I have that on still, so... Okay, and you know what? I forgot to level up. Shame on me. Alright, I have the advanced lift now, so the only thing I really... more damage and accuracy on the sniper would have been handy. But that's okay. We got through that part. Now he's got advanced immunity, which is really good. And Tali's dead, but let's go ahead and give her a point of first aid. Okay, now we've got to switch to the pistol and be ready to use lift. And he's dead, yay! Okay. Sorry for the noise of this part. The game is really loud here.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge. Patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Oh boy, is Rex the master of understatement right there. Her biotics are stupendous. They're just the best ever. So yes, we want you.
We've already got every other non-human species on board. Might as well add an Asari to the team.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Go see the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Oh yes. Every time we get the chance to talk to the Council, we want it.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Yeah, remember the Turian counselor? He's the one who's, was opposed to the whole me becoming a Spectre. So I expect him to be a bit of an ass.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
Okay, there's being an ass, which I can forgive. Then there's just stepping over the line.
I don't need this.
Communications cut, Commander.
And I love that Joker finds that funny. Okay, we're back in the comm room where we first met Nihilus, which seems like a long time ago now. And we have 8 chairs, even though there's 7 of us. But yes, we are now a complete team. Yay. A couple of things come to mind here. Liara says that the beacon was, it's meant to go basically mind to mind within the Protheans, and anyone being touched by it, a lesser mind than mine, would be utterly destroyed by the process. Well, Manuel, we never really learned what happened to him, why he was, this was the guy back in Eden Prime, that we found in the research camp, and he was the one that we punched his lights out because we thought he was a little nutty, a little dangerous possibly, but it seems very likely he was touched by the beacon or interacted with it somehow. And but he didn't die and wasn't utterly destroyed, but he was pretty messed up from that. So yeah, apparently Shepard is even better than the genius that what's her name, Dr. Warren said that Manuel was. So good for us, I guess. The other thing was notice that when we were down there and we first contacted Joker down in the ruins just before the boss fight, we said get the Normandy airborne. So that means the Normandy was landed, was on the planet's surface probably. So I'm assuming that's because the Normandy takes those opportunities to discharge that drive core in the way Adams described it to being done. And so he has to take off and come to us, but even then, why 8 minutes to do that? That just strikes me as a little bit of a potential calculation problem. That he should not have been that far away. Maybe he was. Maybe he goes to the other side of the planet to do that. Who knows? Don't know. But still, I just found that a bit interesting. Okay, so we are done with our first story mission of the game. I mean, the first of the four of the of the ones we can selectively do voluntarily. I mean, Eden Prime we're dropped on, and the end game we will be, we'll pick that, but it'll be the last thing we do. But of these this middle section, this big main sequence of the game, this is the first one that we picked, and we are done with it. And I get to run down and see if I got anything in my locker, and picked up any loot and all that. So I'm gonna do some of that loot stuff offline and get my inventory squared away, and then I guess we're gonna head over to the Citadel and complete some more quests, because after you do story missions, stuff generally opens up over there. Alright, let's drop a save. Could have done that while I was chatting, couldn't I have? Oh well, it doesn't take too long. Alright, we'll pick up the story from right here next time.